We're gonna talk about yeah, dude. We're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble. The ratings was bad. The women got 3.4. The right man's Royal Rumble got 4.3. Bad ratings. The reason why it was bad because it was no substance. Like it was normally they usually have qualifying. Remember, like back in the day, you used to have qualifying matches. To see who's gonna be in there. They have all these. There was no surprises. Like they have Brie Bella. Like nobody know. I didn't even give a fuck about Brie Bella. Why should they bring her ass back? She could have had. They could have had somebody like they could have brought Gail Kim back. I mean, if they would have brought Gail Kim back, or they would have brought like shot somebody that one of the people that was fired. They could have brought them back. That would have been a surprise. They could have bring if they would have brought like somebody else, like a legendary superstar maybe. But if they would have brought Michelle McCool back or Layla or somebody else or a top superstar, if they would have had, they could have Jada Parker in the Royal Rumble. If they would have had Jada Parker in the Royal Rumble, I think it would have been better. Miss Parker. It was horrible because I watched some of the matches. I watched it, some of the matches on YouTube, some stuff on YouTube. The entrances. And then you got Mr. Iguana. Who fuck gives a fuck about Mr. Iguana? And La Parca, they didn't even get no reaction. They came out there, nobody gives a shit about them. They Triple A, it wasn't properly. They could have had Dominic Mysterio. Why come Dominic wasn't in there? They could have Finn Balor. Those two guys could have wasn't in there. It could have Finn Balor, Nakamura. They could have anybody else that was. They could have like a Moose. If Moose would have came out or Nick Nemeth would have came out, I think Dolph Ziggler would have came out. It would have got way better. Somebody from TNA Impact. They got people from AAA. Like nobody know who they are. I didn't even know who Mr. Iguana was until he started showing up on NXT. They got all these stupid people. Like Mr. Iguana, he's garbage. The Parker, he garbage. It was the crowd too. The crowd was not happy. They was not cheering as loud. It wasn't loud at all. At all. When Cody Rhodes comes out, they only do for certain guys, certain people they cheer for. It's a handful of people that they cheer for. And when anybody else, they don't really cheer at all. They just sit there, take pictures and shit. Like, come on, you Saudi Arabia, they in there performing for you guys. The crowd was just lackluster. And they wasn't cheering. Like I said, they cheer for certain people. And then like I understand why Bianca Belair wasn't there because if she would have showed up, they would have booed her. She would have got booed, and it would have hurt her, her debut. So that's why they didn't have her. And Chris Jericho wasn't there either. So now it's like, what are you guys doing? And then especially they had all last year to plan out. They had all last year to plan out Royal Rumble for this year, and then either they put some random people in at the last minute, or they didn't go full throttle. And then like people saying that Liv Morgan didn't deserve to win, they didn't want Roman Reigns to win. Some people were happy, some people weren't. It's just like shut up, man. If they got plans like Roman Reigns, he had bad booking like all that over the years. He's been in Bloodline, he's losing matches. It's like it makes sense. Like you really think about it. He didn't have to win the Royal Rumble. If they would have had Gunther, he probably would have got booed anyway. I mean, he would have got booed, and I think it would have. I think it probably like I said in this one, but I want to clarify. I want to let you know how I feel about Royal Rumble. Like if they could have had, let's say if Liv Morgan didn't win, let's say if Roxanne Perez would have won, or let's say Sol Ruka would have won the Royal Rumble, she could have went to the main roster. She's young. She was actually the MVP in that match. Her and Les Legends. They were there. They were the two MVPs in that whole match. You know what I mean? And then like especially when people come out, they crowd. They don't say nothing. They're quiet. And that's another thing about the Royal Rumble. People don't talk about it. It's the crowd too. It has when people come on, they're not cheering for people. They're only cheering for certain people. Stop doing that shit, man. It's annoying. And then it hurts the match. When people are wrestling, you just sitting there. They come out, the entrance song come out. They need to bring back the entrance package, the Tigertron. They need to bring that shit back. Because when Selena came out, I didn't know who the fuck was coming out. I was like, who the fuck is this? And then Selena, she had some random ass music. I think I don't know if it's the same music she's been having, but it was just random ass shit. Like Selena was on SmackDown. They didn't even announce herself that she was going to be in the Royal Rumble. Like they didn't have no good surprises. It was just horrible. Nikki Bella is better of the twin. Brie Bella was never good. She was horrible. I'm surprised she did a drop kick without missing all the years. Every time she did a diving through the ropes, she almost knocked herself out. That's how crappy. That's how dumb she is. She's trash, bro. Like, why'd you bring her ugly ass back? Though we're gonna do Bella Twin Magic, and they're gonna go in and try to go get some tag team championships. Brie Bella even said, Nikki Bella even said she's not gonna be wrestling for long. Like, if you had Michelle McCool or somebody that was actually popular back then and still popular to this day, I think if they would have Trish Stratus or like I said, Jada Parker, she could if she would have came out, I think it would have been way better. Jada Parker, Soruka, you had Lola Vice, probably would have been good. If they would have had Blake Monroe, I think they probably would have had. She probably would have had a good pop. But it was horrible. Like the men's Royal Rumble. Like they should have waited till Jay Uso got to the damn ring. I don't like Jay Uso's entrance anymore. I don't like that fool. He does. He's wastes all that damn time coming to the damn ring. Get your ass to the ring, nigga. Oh, he's not black. I don't know. Fucking, that's a nigga all I want. Motherfucker, bro. Like this dude's like comes out. He's taking these doing yeets and shit in the Royal Rumble match. He thinks, come on, bro. We don't have all time. You're not special, man. Get your ass to the ring. Then the Brock Lesnar got eliminated while he was coming out. Why he just doing this stupid ass shit. That's why he's not worthy of a he's not a good wrestler. And Jay used to suck. Jimmy used to suck. They're not good at wrestling. Why think they're in the tag? They're not a good tag team. They might be the best tag team in the world because they booked them that way. The New Day is better. They can wrestle better. Kofi Kingston is a good wrestler. Xavier Woods is talented. It's just they horrible. And then you got Solo coming in. I think he was like 3 or 4. He got eliminated by Obafemi. Like, and then Braun Breaker got taken out by some. I think it had to be either Brock Lesnar or Logan Paul because they both had blonde hair and their beards are blonde, the same color. So one of them attacked Braun Breaker. That's the bad that he's getting tagged. It's kind of stupid. Doesn't make no sense. And then you got Obafemi eliminating 4 or 5 guys. You know, and Royce. His outfit was kind of weird. Like he had a big ass chest and his little trunks. Like they were short. Like they could have had him have some long trunks or something. Had some better gear. You know. I mean, he was cool. He was getting it. I think he only eliminated one person, Damian Priest. You know. And then like when Cody Rhodes comes out, or like when anybody else like Damian Priest comes out, not like a big pop or nothing like that. LA Knight comes out, he's cheering. Yeah, they going crazy. Gunther comes out at number 30. And then he still didn't win the Royal Rumble. Last year, a couple years ago, he's always lasting long and then nothing. To think about it, I think if he's setting up something, they could have just, okay, we're setting up. They could have like did like something on social media, say we're setting up. This is what we're doing at the Royal Rumble. We're doing at WrestleMania. They could have explained to everybody what the plan was for her Roman Reigns to win. You know, and then when Liv Morgan went, she didn't really point at. She was doing this. She's supposed to point at the Royal Rumble, the WrestleMania sign. She's supposed to stay there and point at it. She was doing all this extra shit, and then the referee told her you got to point. He was telling her, he was showing her, like, come on, man, you finally won the Royal Rumble. I know I should have said that in the video, but I want to say in this video because I'm criticizing the Royal Rumble that it was just horrible, man. Last year was way better. 2025 was better. Over the years, like we go back to the days, they always have good matches because they have the Tigertron, the video package. Somebody just come out, you just have the name. Jay Uso, like, okay, who's this? Somebody come out. The Parker come out. I don't know who he is, why he come out. Mr. Guan is garbage. Like, and then you got 2 Americanos. That was dumb. Like they could have had the other original one. They could have had him get eliminated, and then the other one come out. Like they had two of the same people. Like that was dumb. You wasting people. They could. I thought that's Chad Gable. We already know who they are. Like WWE don't know how to book shit. They starting to get sloppy. Yeah, they're getting sloppy. WWE's getting sloppy. Now we got Elimination Chambers next month. I think it's next month. It's one of these months. No, I think it's this month. I'm not even, correct me if I'm wrong, but make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell so you know when I drop another video. It's my opinion on Royal Rumble. Why I say it was trash. It's just, it was no substance. It was just SmackDown. We had girls that were, people that were in the Royal Rumble, they're teaming up for some weird reason. Then you got, everybody from Vision, and then they popped up. Like, I understand, like, they supposed to be on Raw. How come they didn't have, like, people that were on SmackDown, like, having some matches? And then, like, they just came out, had a tag team match and shit. I don't know, man. And then, like, the reason why I was laughing, because Sami Zayn lost, I didn't like Sami Zayn. We didn't need Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. We could have had Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. We could have had Trick Williams versus Drew McIntyre. We could have had anybody besides Sami Zayn. I'm glad he lost because it wouldn't make any sense. And I know what he's going to do is he's going to try to weasel he's going to try to get a rematch at Elimination Chamber. He's going to try to go after that title. And then he's going to lose again. And another thing, it takes away from other people's opportunities. You have the young OG, Javon Evans. I think if they would have had Oprah Femi win it, I think that would have been cool if Oprah Femi would have won. But we know where they're gonna do. They're trying to elevate Roman Reigns, and then they're trying to get like Roman Reigns back on top, back at the top of the food chain. Because in Raw, they don't have a lot of top superstars. Like they don't. They just got Roman. They have Roman Reigns, and in Raw they got like Finn Balor. They got some Judgment Day. They got Rusev, Sheamus. They got Chad Gable, Luffy Kaiser. They got the New Day. And they got the Vision. They're not really top superstars. They're young and shit, but like I don't know, like they could. Somebody said that Gunther should have won it. I think if Gunther would have won and beat Roman Reigns over, and he could have faced CM Punk. But I guess they want to go with Roman Reigns because he's at the top of the food chain. He has that power. He has that power. He has that aura of him. But some people said LA Knight should have won. I think if LA Knight would have won, he would have got a big huge pop. It would have been, 1-on-1 with CM Punk. I mean, they could have went with anybody, but that's who they choose. They choose that person. My thing was just they had random people in the Royal Rumble that nobody didn't care about. Like Mr. Iguana, nobody cared a damn about him. He came out nothing. Just like, who the fuck is this dude taking pictures? He's not special. La Parker, that dude ain't special at all. He's only special in AAA. They should have had like more people. They could have had like if they would have did. This is what they should have did. Qualifying matches for the Rumble. Each and every week have a qualifying match. So that way we know who qualified. Let's say Finn Balor would have won. He would have qualified. They could have brought Gail Kim sexy ass back. Gail Kim. They could have gave her an offer. Mickie James could have. I think if Mickie James would have came back in the War Room, that would have been a surprise. Couple surprises. Trish Stratus would have been a good surprise. Like say Jada Parker. They had Kelani Jordan. She didn't get no reaction. J.C. James cool, but she didn't get a reaction at all. Like they didn't give shit. That's how bad these people are. That's how when you go to foreign countries and stuff, that's how the fans are. They only cheer for certain people. It's kind of it sucks because people that come out to the Royal Rumble and they don't get cheered or they don't get a reaction, it's gonna hurt their momentum. Especially when they go back to NXT, like, oh damn, I went to Royal Rumble, nobody even cheered, they didn't say shit. Like what the fuck going on? It's annoying too. They're annoying, very annoying. Like, stop cheering for everybody. You gotta give all the women respect. Whether you like them. If you don't like them, both ass. Like, Ivan, now, you sucks. You just sit there saying that she got a reaction. You know what I mean? I'd rather get booed or something. Get like booed if you're a heel. If you're in a faction, you're a heel. I'd rather get booed because I want that boo. I want to get booed. You know, like keep going. You know what I mean? They weren't even loud enough. The crowd was like dense. It's the crowd. They is like it was. They was like dense. Roman Reigns came out. They going crazy for the guys and shit. Some of the women they went crazy for, but it's not loud enough. And then think about it when they see people come out, they should be like. And then another thing, like I said, the video package. They gotta bring the video package back, so we know who's coming out. When somebody is having a match, let's say Randy, yeah, I hear voices, and he's oh shit, it's Randy Orton, or Brock Lesnar come out, you know what I mean? And I think what they're doing is they're getting like they Brock. I know Brock Lesnar, he didn't really respond. When he got eliminated, he's just like, the fuck was that? What's going on here? Like literally, they had me get eliminated when Jey Uso's music come. He was literally still coming down fucking through the crowd, and he got eliminated by Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. And they need to know, they need to separate all the baby faces, put all the baby faces on one side and all the heels, so that way we know who's all heels. And they could have had Bo Dallas. He could have entered in the Royal Rumble. The lights go out. You know, they could have had him in there. You know, they didn't. Solo came in early and got eliminated, and I don't know what they're doing with Solo or what they're doing with these people. Johnny Gargano didn't come in. They could have had fucking Nick Nemeth. Seriously, Dolph Ziggler could have came out. I'm here to show the world. Come on. They probably got a huge pop. Matt Cardona was in there. I mean, he didn't last long. He got out. Jacob Paul. They made Jacob Paul too look weak. He got limited. He wasn't even dominating in the whole damn match. He wasn't dominant at all. At all. He got beat up. He got destroyed. He got eliminated by Roman Reigns. He just standing there like a dumbass. Why are you standing there? Drew McIntyre kicked, eliminated Cody Rhodes. You standing there. He's just sitting there. Looking at him, and he got eliminated like a dumbass. What are you doing? Cody Rhodes got eliminated. I'll still be focused on the match. I don't care who get eliminated. That's why I think Royal Rumble was trash. It was garbage because it was lackluster. The crowd wasn't popping at all. It was not popping. It was lackluster. They was just only cheering for some people. It's kind of lame to cheer for certain people. Like if I didn't like somebody, I'm booing that person. Oh, you suck! Yeah, get out of here! They're going crazy. They're just sitting there. But I couldn't tell if the arena was empty or not. I don't know if it was empty or what happened. It was because maybe the arena was hella big. I thought it looked like it was empty. Like there was nobody in that motherfucker though. But it's Michael C. It's your boy Michael C. I mean, this video is my opinion on the Royal Rumble. That's why I think the Royal Rumble was bad. Comment down below if you watch the whole full Royal Rumble. Comment down below. And I'll check out with another video. I'm out. Peace.